We're driving the Mae Salong Loop. Join us as we share our experience driving from Chiang Dao to Mae Salong, where we spend 2 nights. If you missed part 1 of the series, check out our first day of adventure from Chiang Mai to Chiang Dao. Good morning from Mae Salong. So we made it from Chiang Dao yesterday. In total, it's about a 3-hour drive, but of course we stopped at some other places as well. One place I did want to stop was in the town of Ta Ton, and that is right on a river, so it was good timing for us to have a little pit stop. We decided to drive and park up by the temple. There was plenty of parking, so that made it easy for us rather than having to try to park somewhere along a main road with the car, because that can be a challenge. Really easy for motorbikes, no problem. Sometimes a bit more challenging to find parking for the car. And wow, the views from up there were really beautiful. It's a very pretty temple here. Overlooks the river. It's gorgeous. Hi. We left Ta Ton just around 4 p.m. It's an hour's drive to get to Mae Salong, so I thought we were right on time, and all day I was telling Jimmy, just wait, this is the most scenic part of the drive, it's going to be the best part of the day, it's going to be beautiful, and as luck would have it, it rained for that whole portion of the drive, so it wasn't really ideal to stop off and take any pictures or get the drone out, but that's okay. By the time we made our way up through the windy mountains and to the town, most of it had cleared off, and that just gives us another day to explore. Mae Salong, it sits high in the mountains of northern Thailand, and this place has a really incredible mix of cultures and landscapes, and that's partly because the area was settled by Chinese soldiers that came here after World War II, so you can really see that Chinese heritage reflected in the architecture, the food, and the tea culture. Yeah, it's nice. We don't have much of an agenda today. I would like to visit a tea plantation. There's quite a few around here, so find one to stop at, get some lunch. There's a temple I would like to visit, but other than that, we're just driving around and enjoying the beautiful views, stopping off at some viewpoints like this one. After some driving this morning and early afternoon, stopping off at some viewpoints, we had a little splurge today and we stopped at a restaurant called The Cave. So when we stepped into the cave, we knew that this was more of a special dining experience, if you will. It's in this beautiful field with a really nice overlook. The whole building is beautiful. They even had their Christmas tree out already. I ordered a salad, and it was probably the healthiest thing, colorful salad that I've had since we've been here in Thailand. One of Mae Salong's highlights is its tea plantations. The cool mountain climate makes it perfect for growing oolong tea, and you'll find terraces full of tea plants brought here from Taiwan. Many plantations offer tastings. You might even be able to do some tours, and so this is a must if you're a tea lover. We arrived at the Wang Put Tan tea plantation after lunch, so it was midday, I would say, after 1 p.m. And in all honesty, it was warm. It was warm today. We did have some clouds come over, which helped keep us cool, but perhaps not the most ideal time to drink hot pots of tea. However, I would say the visit was still very worth it and well warranted. The surroundings are absolutely beautiful. There are many tea plantations in the area. This one's really close to town. Once we got settled with our pots of tea, we just kind of sat back and took it all in. You can stay at the tea plantation. They had a few cottages, which looked really nice, and I'll list what the current going rate is here on the screen, but it's definitely worth a visit. After we had our tea, we just took a little stroll through the plantation. You can walk around, but just be respectful. I wouldn't go tromping on any tea leaves or anything, but we just kept to the path, and it was a really lovely walk. At one point, we came across some workers. Most of them are women out there wielding machetes or whatever it is that they do to keep the weeds and the bushes all trimmed, but it was a really nice afternoon. One of the best views in Mae Salong is from the temple at the top of the hill. It has a beautiful white pagoda. It's perched up there on the mountain, and you can drive to it or you can climb 700 stairs from the base of town. So after a short climb, you'll really be rewarded with a stunning panoramic view of the hills and the tea fields. Well, we stayed for sunset at the temple, which was really nice. The downside is now we have to walk down 700 steps in the dark. Well, not like it's pitch black, but dark enough that you really have to watch where you're putting your feet. Many people will book just one night in Mae Salong and move on, and that's okay. But for us, I'm glad that we have 2 nights here. This view alone is something I wasn't quite ready to give up after only one night, and it's nice just to be able to sit and take a deep breath and take it all in without feeling like you have to rush to the next destination. So keep that in mind if you are considering doing a Northern Loop tour.